So let's talk about this plot for a second. Just want to stop tilling and just kind of talk about it and just show you a couple things. So this plot, it's in the middle. This is the far corner of my property, and there's ag all around. It takes a long time to get back here. We call it BFE because it's in the middle of nowhere. But there's ag all around it. So you can see these woods right. Maybe you can see between on the other side of those woods over there. That's a big bean field, and on the back side of those woods there's a big bean field. But it's just in the middle of a bunch of ag, right? And when they cut these beans, you know, this food plot it'll be money. But it's a little over an acre, and it's just been a great spot. We had some really nice bucks using it last year. I just want to show you the seed bed. You know, look at what that tiller will do. You know, you can see obviously didn't get a complete kill on this, and that's okay, because this thing, you know, it just does a great job. I used to use a disc for years, and now we use this Valentini tiller right here. And this, what you're seeing, that's just one pass. So instead of putting a disc down and taking, you know, an hour and a half to do it, I've done all this in just a few minutes. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. Makes it an 8-foot wide pass, and you can see, man, it's just, you know, it's great right here, man. It's just really good, you know, perfect conditions to plant. It's supposed to get some rain here in a few days, so really excited about this plot. But it's a long, narrow plot. I don't know if you ever heard of greens to grain or not. A lot of guys talk about that, and I think there's a lot of truth to that. So, you know, when they do cut that bean field, these deer, they bed back in here, they're gonna come and they're gonna hit this before they go out there and hit that cut bean field. They did last year heavily, and this was a really good spot. And it's really cool because we got stands for just about really any wind direction that we want to hunt on this food plot, as long as the wind is not blowing back into the bedding area. So anything this way, back like this, you know, we're good. And it's just about, you know, it's a little wide, I guess, for a shot all the way across with a bow, but, you know, they'll spend a lot of time on the edge of this, and we got stands on, you know, both sides. So really excited about this. But this is a really cool field that we came in here and created. You know, when I bought this farm, this was head high with this stuff right here, you know, and just come in here and bush hogged it and sprayed it and planted everything. And last year it came up really good, and I guarantee it's going to do the same thing this year too. So, you know, sometimes you look at your map and just see what you got out there, especially if there's a lot of ag. You know, a lot of times people are like, well, there's no need in putting food plots in when you got all that ag out there. And I get that to a degree, but man, when they cut those beans and they cut that corn, and you know, you got a really nice field out there, and yeah, they're gonna go to those cut fields. They're still gonna keep doing that. They'll do that, you know, through the whole season. But man, if you got a really nice green field, you know, we'll put oats, clover, we'll have a little bit of wheat in here, mainly oats and clover. I think we got some peas, but mainly oats and clover. And yeah, that stuff, oats is awesome, man. Oats will last almost through the whole winter. The clover, obviously, it won't come up a whole lot until spring, but this thing will pop. If we get a rain here, this is Friday. We're supposed to get a rain on Wednesday. If we get that, I bet you a week after that, even maybe quicker, I'll see some shoots coming up. As those oats, they germinate really fast. But this is a really cool field. Really excited about it. But I wanted you to see what this tiller's doing. You know, if you ever, like me, I get aggravated running that hydraulic disc and just taking forever going around and round and round trying to break it all up. And this tiller, the cool thing about this, it's got a cultipacker on the back. So, you know, you got your tiller here, and when I seed, I'll come back and I'll pick the tiller up, and I'll use my hydraulics and run the cultipacker down and be able to just, you know, cultipack this all at one time. You know, it doesn't seed, but that's okay. I like to hand seed a lot of these smaller food plots anyways to make sure I get the coverage that I'm looking for. But man, what an awesome piece of equipment. I got one here in Illinois and I got one in Tennessee, and they do a great job. So anyways, we'll get back to work and get this thing finished up, and you know, hopefully pray for some rain. This thing will pop up here pretty soon.